Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return starts from the 5. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. Catch is made by Wright.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. 20-yard line. Brady going to throw right away. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast. And
oh, big hole left side. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. Gains an even 70 yards.
10 yards to go.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made is a 6-yard line. 4 yards. tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Hill looks to throw. Headed left, find time, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Mustang, nice quick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Jets.
Dragon 60.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
First down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. Off he goes.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there. But I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah. Hey, give me a G. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lot. Give me the ring.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To throw is Brady. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
This pass complete to Tompkins. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Jets have a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 9-7 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to up enough to move the chains.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And the Jets are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's a run, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Exiting the pocket right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Now Andy Reid will bring in the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Brady. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Brady to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Brady looking to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Ooh. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line. That return
at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Crack on lead. That's a bullet. Trap 60. Trap 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
right back to the air following that pick 6. Gonna air this one out. He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. 37 yards.
Ready, ready. Come on. Set.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Viking 18. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
The 31-yard line.
On the jump. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 6.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay,
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Let's go now. Ready?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Out to his right. And he'll be brought down. It's a gain of 7. Good work by the defense on 3rd and long. Setting up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Mike, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready? 79 block, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Moving to his right. Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 1970 Timberwolves. Ready?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Lightning 18, Dragon 60. Go.
Flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
19 Wyatt. Ready?
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. 35, it's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go. 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Alert. Alert.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots 20-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Get up. 60 by 6.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. A gain of 4. He'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air is Brady. Going up top. And it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Now Brady. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, And we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass complete to Tompkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards.
That's a 29-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Trap 60, trap 60. Stephanie, 70 Rick, 70 Timberwolf, 65 catch, 65 catch.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made by Wright. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 9-yard line. Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
To throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Here's Brady. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And will knock him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7.
At the 34-yard line.
Brady looking to throw. This throw right side is caught by him. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Brady set to throw. Right back to him. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run on second down. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go, here we go. 76.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Jets' 11-yard line.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 9.
And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Patriots. They are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but then they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
27.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
Rather start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. This one caught by Tompkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
That's good for
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
19 Tiger.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 0. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Okay, ready?
There's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Brady. Flush to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Brady to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end. zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Big hitting slant there.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here is 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to hit him with a screen. he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on for the extra point.
One play, 4th down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. But it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to one play in this one. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Now Brady. Going for it all. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to hang on the final play. They